Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days Valencia. It's me, JD Sensei. How we doing? I didn't get a lot done last night. I mean, I did. As you can see, I'm still in the process of making some stuff. We got lots of grass for the area we're working on. We did get some. We get to get some more. What's that stuff called? Awning. That was the word I was looking for. We got some awning to work with, so that'll help. I just want to check the growth on my farm. Hopefully that'll be up and I'll be able to pick it again tomorrow. Let's take a look. Why am I walking slow? Also, I had a lot of visitors last night, but I got most of them. They were, yeah, they were over there. Yeah, they were over there, being annoying. Being annoying. 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 Oh, okay. I can pick this if I want, I guess. Yeah, this stuff comes up fairly quick. I should probably pick this, I think, more. Oh, it's not grown yet. It'll be probably by tonight. Okay. And I got all that coming up. And I can pick the coffee beans if I really want to, because I have tons of coffee beans. Just like how they look. Tally ho! Whoopoo! There we go. Anyways, we got some stuff. our our little project is coming together. I'll have to look at a expansion project pretty soon too, because we just can't leave it like that. And we do have another 3 weeks of this game. Hopefully 3 weeks. Hopefully, hopefully. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh, pardon me. Got the yawns. It's early for me. It's a little later than I normally start, but I was uploading and then I was getting caught up on some stuff online. Normally, I start recording about an hour after I get up. Today, well, I guess, yeah, about an hour and a half. It's also why my voice usually starts slow. It is the 4th of July, which to me is just a day off as far as I'm concerned. It's not because I don't celebrate the holiday, it's because it's hot. And JD don't like hot. JD like cool. So I do not. Like, I have friends that are like, hey, let's go out to watch the fireworks. I'm like, A, I can watch them on TV. B, it's a million degrees. C, I have to do a million degrees with a ton of people in on local on what is that? Public transport? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take the day off because I'll be out of the house rolling to work Friday. So, it's not a long weekend for me. I got to get back to work. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's a nice day off. I don't have to work. I got some work to do tomorrow. Some things. Some things. Some things I'm doing. Some things just weekly requirements. I got to get them done. I am thinking about starting to look for a new job too. This job is going crazy. But I'm being lazy about it. Haven't updated my resume yet. But I'll get a wild hair one of these days and do that. It's bad when you've been with a company a long time. Because you're like, man, I don't want to, move my 401k. I don't want to. But the big thing is losing seniority, you know, because I got to start all over with 2 weeks vacation or whatever they offer. I lose all the time in, but, got to know to get when the getting's good. And I think the getting's starting to get good. Besides, I don't have to do this much longer. Several more years, but I've talked about this before, but legally, you can take retirement at 62. Closer you get, the more you're like, man, that might be a good idea. Especially when every 5 seconds they're talking about they're running out of Social Security and all that stuff. Man, we get in there while they got it. If I keep working the way I do, though, I'll probably blow out my back before I have a chance to actually retire. I'm not 20, and I'm doing the work of two 20-year-olds. I'm not even kidding. They've downsized that much. I'm doing a job that usually takes one person and then three subordinates, and yeah, it's just me. So, and it has been just me for like a year and a half. So, I am putting my body to the test. I've literally been thinking, like, you know what I wouldn't mind being? Something that sits down all day, because I stand all day. And not just stand, I'm talking about, I don't stand still. I'm running around all day, but I'm on my feet all day. Let me loot your ass. Let me loot your ass. What's in your butt? A couple of rotten sandwiches. Okay. What's this little gaggle? Let me see if I can't pop her. Got her arm. And got the rest of her. That's a nurse, I think. Trying to get a headshot. Ah, crap. I just inched it over. Well, that's enough. I just have a feeling these idiots will take a walk over here at some point. So I figure I might as well. You popped out of existence. I wonder if that one's actually dead. There's the other one. I think that one's actually dead. That one probably isn't. That might have been an arm. Let me just walk a little bit closer. Actually, let me get up on the car. Yeah, she's not dead. She's not dead. And you got Tubby coming over the mountain here. Alright. Alright, I see both of you. Okay, and then you, ma'am. Not sure why you want to walk that way, but okay. More sandwiches. Alright, what you got? Pills. I'll take the pills. It's okay. I'm still building stuff, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Let me go drop some stuff off. Alright, so we need to start working on both the back side and front side. I need to also, oh, this grew up lovely. Yeah, we also need to start clearing this mess out to about right. I should pay attention. Yeah, to about right here. So we got to clear all this out and all this out. And then we could get that done. Now, the dealio here is we're probably going to work on this long one after this. Connect these two up. You know, hey, go big or go home. You know, why go small? We're going to go big. This actually almost is sort of becoming rebuild. I'm not sure how I did that. This is actually sort of becoming rebuild the hub city. It's sort of turning into that. Just saying. So as I go, I'm like, oh, there's more stuff I can rebuild, isn't there? Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's drop off. I am going to need my Chouvli. We can drop off the pills. Oh, and I'm going to need frames. Probably fences, just in case. Mostly the shovel and stuff. I'm probably gonna have to start carving up dimwit soon too. Okay, let me drop these off momentarily. We tend to do the top floor in the later half, but let's get the wooden frames out. Let's get those in. Let's get the pickaxe out. I shouldn't need that. Get the shovel. All right. Continue making that. I do love how the grass turned out. So, but I do like having this right here. Like it's you know, not words escape me early in the morning. It's a landscaped idea. That was the word I was looking for. As soon as I say I won't need my pickaxe, I need my pickaxe. Of course, there's something here that needs to be gone. All right, so we should be able to take that out momentarily. All right, because I will need to bust this crap out. Let me turn this on so I cannot be surprised by any landmines that might be around. Pick that rock up. I mean, honestly, I'm not terribly worried about stepping on a landmine, besides the fact that it'll scare the living crap out of me while I'm not paying attention. But I'm pretty sure I can survive a landmine going off with max health and armor. Right, yeah. So, we're going to build out to here, because I want to get this started. Yeah, I do have to get rid of this, too. I'll back that off a little bit. Shoot. See, that's what well, I mean, it doesn't hurt too much. Eventually it will be replaced, but eventually it'll be replaced, so I'm not terribly worried about it. All right, and then we can take this. This is a small area compared to the other bigger ones. All right. That's where we want it. So let's go ahead and drop these down. I'll have to go get concrete. I forgot to take some with me. I didn't need a ton of concrete, but I was going to need some. Huh. Actually, just real quick, throw that in there. You know, just throw that in there. I don't have to worry about it. In case I decide I don't want to. Oh, well, this is eventually going to be, yeah, something like there too. All right, let me quickly go get some concrete. I don't know why I forgot to bring some with me, but I did. I totally forgot to bring concrete. That's it, then. I didn't think I'd need it, but then I didn't think it through. I brought the frames, and I'm like, oh, well, I won't need concrete. Why would I not need concrete if I brought frames? Duh. Also, it gives me a chance to take a look. What are we looking at for concrete? 8,000. Oh, yeah. Definitely going to have to, at some point, murder a bunch of rocks or go mining. Probably mining tonight. Not much choice. I'm going to need it. Most of my forages are empty. And so I might have to go ham on some stone area, you know. Alright. Now free up this little portion right here. We can get the grass in. And okay. Thank you for that, I guess. Alright, but anyways, yeah, I was going to say we can go get the, I forgot what I was going to say, because that distracted me. Oh, I was going to say we can put in the grass, put in the put in the various fences, and get up and running fairly quickly. This also has the extra added bonus of giving me more rocks and sand, so not a lot, but it does give me some, which is more than I have. But we are going to have to start thinking about that building right there. I kind of want this whole block to be mine. It's kind of my thing. It's kind of my jam. I'm kind of sitting there going, I wouldn't mind taking that whole block. I doubt I'll have time to completely redo that building as well, in addition to everything I'm planning to do here. Also, wanted to apologize for the, well, it's not my fault, but the Horde Night, which I believe I'll be uploading tomorrow. Yeah, I've had no luck with Horde Nights lately. They find anything and everything to get stuck on. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do. There we go. Time I'm done with this, this should be all set. I just made 1,000 grass too, because I wasn't sure how many I'd need. So I was like, oh, let me just make 1,000 and then we'll go from there. Now, before I put in the fences, I have to let the grass grow in, because what'll happen is I'll be trying to put the fences in and grass will pop up. And I need to be very careful of where I put a fence, so if I want to build something in between it, I can. There we go. So I need to let this go green for the time being. All right, so what I need to do here is I need to pop this out for now. We're done building, yay. Turn this on, and I need to clear out this area, specifically from right here. So we need to go forward. Make sure we're clear for the most part. Take us right to the concrete. Get the pickaxe in here real quick. Pop it right back out. Pop a few of these out. Okay. Get the pickaxe back in momentarily. Get rid of that. And switch it back out. Okay, so it should go right here. So the reason I wanted to clear it out is so I can run the shovel the whole way. That'll even up everything. Let me get this started. There we go. Turn that off. Shouldn't need it. There we go. And then we'll go a straight line. Basically just set up the zones that we're going to need. And this will make it easier to stay within my lane. So I'm not accidentally building out further than I think I am. This is also why I was trying to pay attention to stuff. I think I went a straight line. All right. He's really loud in there. There's another one over there too. All right, where is this? Oi, get in there. Really worried about that grass that's close by. It's gonna make me screw up. Give me that rock. Every little bit helps. Give me that rock. Almost felt like I put that wrong, but it did not. Yeah, I always get nervous when there's grass around like that because, again, frames like to get positioned, you know, click over onto the grass. Perfecto. Okay. Only thing that's got to be walled off is this little mess right in here. And then we take the shibboleth up in the middle here. So you just cordon it off. Turn this back on, just in case. I don't think there's anything in here I got to worry about, but, you know, I never stopped anything before. All right, so from here, we go right here. Just like building the building, you're just getting the framing in. And then you know your area to work around, you know. Makes it easy to see where everything's going to be done. Also gives you a safe passage, so you can be 100% sure you're not going to step on anything surprising. All right, so we need to clear out this and this. And obviously we got some little stuff here and there we can get rid of. So quickly take out the frames. They shouldn't need those much. Oh, not the wood. Consolidate that for me. All right, let's get the pickaxe back out of here. And remember, I'm not rolling with the snipey for the moment. I do have the machine gun if we need it. Alright, let me just take a look. There's nothing over here I need to get rid of, but I do need to chop that out of there. Pick up this rock. That out of there. I forgot it's that time of the day. Alright, there you go. Get rid of that. Alright. So, as far as I can tell, the axe is okay. We'll take care of the shovel next, but we have this to get rid of. Yeah, the only reason you use your fist a lot of times is just to save on tools. Don't really need any sort of tool for the grass. So, speaking of grass, this is almost done, so we should be able to put up our fencing fairly soon. Knock all this grass down and then we'll take a look and see if yeah, because there was only some that was still not green. This was a really good suggestion to use this. I just want to say it looks so nice. That really does look very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. So thank you for that. See, you guys help a lot. Oh, I was also told, God, I'm really sorry I forgot your name. It was recently on one of my videos that the, for those of you who don't know, in 1.0, in the newest update, one of the tricks in the game used to be, and there used to be no reason to do this because of the way the Fun Pimps had balanced the game, but one of the tricks was, I explained this previously, is you would loot a POI, and then you would take the quest that was offered out of it and then reloot it again and do the quest at the same time. Now, from what I've been able to tell from people that have done betas and stuff like that, the oh, I did forget an area to do, so I'm glad I didn't get rid of my concrete, because I wanted to wall this part off. So from what I've been able to tell, they have changed up the system again. Previous alphas, it was all about you know, you wanted to level up the traders. Yes, thank you. You wanted to level up the traders, and each trader was independent. So if, uh, you know, I don't know if it's still per trader or if it's just copies of traders. So I'm not 100% clear on that. But say you went to Joel and you started doing his quests, you would eventually have to go to Hugh and do quests for him to level his him up, so they, you know, give you better loot and stuff. Um, they did a lot of rebalancing of loot drops and stuff, especially from the traders, so there's no monstrous jumps. You know, you're not just willy-nilly getting steel tools right at, you know, after doing several tier 1s or something, and won't offer that. So, okay, too lazy to swap that over. So, that is a thing now that they have. I did forget to put that little piece in there. So we got it all marked out. All right. But, yeah, that is a thing they were talking about. But one of the other things they're talking about is a lot of people have been saying, before that it was, you know, learn by reading. Learn by looting, I guess it was. Instead of like this, where if you use, you know, if you build, um, you know, enough clubs, you level up your crafting. You have to learn by magazines, so that means looting. And I think they've changed a lot of stuff, so it's in your best interest to loot as much as possible. Do the small area right here. Now it's in your best interest to do as much looting as possible. So, being able to double loot is probably going to be a big thing, or at least to get the stuff you need. Because I'm not sure on it. Like I said, I haven't played it, but now they're not giving crazy rewards like they were. So, depending on what you need at the time, it might be advisable to use that in conjunction. Now I can pick this up just to get it out of the way. It might be useful to use that in conjunction with your questing to, you know, get the extra stuff you're going to need. There's just so much more build options. The traps are going to be more fun. The fact that you can actually use traps and the zombies will fall for them is going to be a big thing. What am I standing? Oh, snow. I was like, what the hell am I standing on? Like, what craziness did I uncover? It's okay if I get cold, I just walk over here where it's not snowing. It's not snowing here, it's snowing there. That makes perfect sense. That makes absolutely perfect sense, and I would argue with anybody who says it doesn't. It totally happens. It actually does in some weird places, I will say that. I literally have seen a parking lot where half of it's raining and half of it's not. That was in Nevada. I was working and I looked out the window and like half the parking lot is torrential downpours, and it's almost like you can see a straight line where the rain just wasn't happening. It was crazy. They always had crazy weather. For those of you who don't know, by the way, if you ever go to Las Vegas, the reason it has different weather from the rest of Nevada, it's surrounded by mountains. So it's kind of like in a cauldron. You know, if you were to, there's mountains on all sides. It's not as, it doesn't stick out as much as you think it does. It's not crazy obvious. But when you see the weather patterns, you know, it's like, oh, it's going to rain here, it's going to rain here. And then they get to Las Vegas and it's like, well, you're not going to get it because it has to get over the mountains. So, you know, a lot of times it doesn't. So the weather is different. Get some crazy weather, and when it does rain there, oh, it is dangerous. Another thing a lot of people don't realize is desert just means lack of water. So that can be hot or cold. But when it does get precipitation, it can be very, very dangerous. because water on dry soil doesn't permeate. So unless the place you're in has very good drainage, and they do in Vegas, they have to. It can be extremely dangerous. The flash flooding can literally kill you in minutes. It's happened. It always happens on the news. Somebody will get stuck. I can't remember the street name, but I know it's on the. It's not Decatur Boulevard. It's one on the to the, I want to say, east of it. There's a bridge that goes, a railroad bridge that goes over, and for whatever reason, the road dips like about 8 feet. You know, it's kind of trying to do it with my hand, realize you can't see it, but it dips about 8-9 feet. It's very shallow, not shallow, very steep is the word I was looking for. So think of it like almost like a elbow. It's or like the bottom of your sink. That's what it looks like almost a U with the dip, and it's pretty small. Oh, I put that wrong place. It's pretty small, so it's maybe 16 feet all the way across. For those, maybe 4 meters for my folks everywhere else that don't use freedom units. I love using that word, freedom units. It's crazy. Anyways, so what would happen though is if all it needs to do is rain for a couple of minutes, and that thing would like literally fill up. Like, and a car would try and drive through it, and within like 3-4 minutes, the people inside would be drowned. And it's happened numerous times. Just because of the way it's set up. It's a freight train crossing, so they can't really get rid of it. So all they could do is really warn people. They can't really. It also has to do with the soil composition. You can't just put piping under there. You'd actually need pumps. So, and it doesn't happen often enough. I mean, in the years I was there, it probably happened 2, maybe 3 times. It's sad when it happens, but it happens very frequently because of people not understanding how the desert works. Because like the desert doesn't get mushy; it literally floods. That's all it can do. The water can't get through the surface fast enough. So you get like ponds and stuff. The good news is like the rare times it snowed there, it'd be gone in like 15 minutes. You never had to shovel snow in Nevada, not once. Suppose if I went up to the mountains, I might have to, but I'm not doing that. Gotta keep an eye on the time too. I always realize I lose track of time when I'm doing this. All right, so we got that part done. Let's get that out of there. And then all we gotta do is knock down the weeds as they pop up. All right, this is the big one. Gotta do this one next. Might as well get it done. I just can't be bothered. So this way I don't have to bore you with another episode of doing this. Especially when I have an entire other building to do at some point. So yeah, that's good. I figure since these face away from the main roads, by the way, that's why I'm just putting grass on these. But I might do something under the bridge. Okay, and I can finally pick these 2 up that I just threw in here for spacing reasons when I made boo-boo. Again, this works in my favor because it does get me a lot of stone and sand, so it gives me a good stack or 2, and I can work with that. It's not going to alleviate the amount I need, but it is going to help a bit. Don't worry, second half will go up onto the roof and do a little work up there too. Gotta get that monstrosity sort of completed. and we can start eyeing that over there. But I really wanted to get around the first building done. Because that will make me happy. That's all I'm really doing now. Making myself happy. Yeah, a lot of you guys are really excited about 1.0, as am I. I'm very excited about it too. But we have to take it with a grain of salt. Still haven't seen, what I'm waiting for is Sony. Sorry, getting a drink. Sony or Microsoft to post it on their store with the pre-order, or at least a wish list. Haven't seen it yet. I'd say to make it on time by next week, we should at least have news of pricing. I should hope they have news of pricing by next week. The end of next week. If they plan to make the 25th, unless they go some crazy stealth release. I prefer they didn't do that. I also don't know why they're having trouble with Microsoft and Sony doing, they're having talks with Sony and Microsoft about giving discounts for people with the original game. And it's not like it's hard to tell we have it. I think the only thing they might be looking at is delisting the old one, which I think they've already done. I'm not 100% on that. But if they delisted it, that would have been the thing. People would buy the OG for cheap so they could get the discount on... I know it's off Game Pass. I know that. But they'd buy it for cheap so they should get the discount if there was one. But I'm fairly certain they... I haven't looked because I own it. I wonder if they delisted it. I should really check these things before I start recording. But that requires effort and thinking outside the box. And I think outside the box, but the effort part. We ain't doing that. I gotta chop down the weeds here in a minute, but I wanted to get this at least set up. And again, this does work out and get me a lot of stone and stuff that I could use later. Without having to go to the mines. Which is, again, probably where I'm going to spend the night. Actually, I do record on Thursdays, but it's been so hot I've been ignoring it, trying to find times when it's early and it's more comfortable to do so. You can tell because if it's early, I don't have to have the fan on, so that's preferable whenever possible. But there are things like the Sunday live stream, which is at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which necessitate having the fan on because it is summer. Good news is, I live in the Northeast. Summer is approximately 2.5 months. So we can bitch about it now, but in 2 months, well, you get that September kind of is a weird little thing. It's hot for a little while, but it drops like a rock. You guys know I prefer it cold. But JD, the beach, bitch. I grew up swimming in frickin' temperatures that would make your skin crawl. Just saying. Do I go now? Not really, but if I did, I tend to go in the spring, not the summer. Summer's annoying to me. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we should go to the beach. I was like, no, I ain't going to the beach. Every once in a blue moon, I'll get I think the last time was like 4 years ago. I grabbed my friends, told them to call in to work, and we're all going to the beach. And it was fun, but yeah, that's like a every couple of year thing. And I have access to the beach. Obviously, I live on the coast. not on it, but close enough I can get to it fairly easily. It's about a 45-minute commute. But it is, again, a 45-minute commute just to go out and get sunburned, you know. And then, like I said, the beach is crowded when it's super hot. You know, there's no place to go. Everything at the beach is overpriced, of course. You know, the food. So it's nice to do it. It's nice to do it every once in a while. Get some fish and chips or something like that. You know, it's one of those things. It's like going on vacation. When I go on vacation, 9 times out of 10, I'm at home. I just want to not work, you know? I'm going to go on a trip. Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. Last time I did it, I went to Japan for 3 weeks. That was years ago. Besides being expensive, I get the wild urge to do that. I want to say very, 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 very rarely. It takes a lot of saving up, a lot of time to do it, obviously. You know, and there's a lot of logistics involved with responsibilities I have to hand off to other people, you know, while I'm gone. So, that's my cue. Okay, thank you guys very much. We're going to finish this up in the next episode, and then we're going to go upstairs. Have a great day, guys. This has been JD Sensei. We're playing 7 Days to Die Valencia. If you like the video, leave that like. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so. I do upload every day. Have a great day, guys. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye now.